Hello gorgeous, how are you guys doing today? Sky. Hello gorgeous, how are you guys doing today? Well, today I'm going to show you guys how to make donuts. Oh, my channel is not becoming a cooking channel, but recently I've adopted like cooking and all that stuff, so I thought like why not show you how to make donuts without an oven. So welcome to my kitchen. So these are the ingredients that we're going to use. I'll list them on the screen. One, you'll need a cup full of milk, and you'll need active yeast. You can always read on the back of the tin to know whether you are going to leave it for 10 minutes or you can use it instantly. Don't fill your spoon way too much because it will not really taste good. After that, you can cover it and let it sit for 10 minutes. It will form like a brown foam. That's when you know that it's ready to be used. Then you add in your sugar. Honestly, I'm not that person good at measuring. I have my own measurements, so I'll just say if you want less sugar, put less sugar. If you want more sugar, if you want the donuts to be sweet, put a little bit more sugar. Then you need a pinch of salt, or maybe slightly half a small tablespoon of salt. And then depending on the quantity you're going to make, and then you add 1 egg. If you have vanilla, you add I normally add 2 spoons full of vanilla because my God, I don't know where it disappears to, but I tend not to feel it when I'm eating. To feel it or taste it, I tend not to taste it when I am eating if I put only 1 spoon. Anyway, we'll go ahead and add our flour. You might need a sieve so that you can sieve it fast or filter it fast, whatever you want. I had already done that to mine, that's why I'm just using it. Anyway, you're going to go ahead and knead your dough. Knead until when you get a firm consistency. Then get your butter. It's supposed to be like unsalted butter, but this is what I have. And go ahead and mix it. You're going to realize that maybe it's going to become way too sticky and you need to add more flour, but go ahead and keep on adding more flour until you get a firm dough. You know, that's my dog Sky. She's pregnant, so she goes everywhere I go. She's just being overprotective, so there is nowhere I'll go and she doesn't go. So she's gonna stay through the video. You're going to do this at, I think, at least for a good 10 minutes. And then you're going to leave it in the saucepan. Get a good plastic. I don't remember the name of these plastics they use. You cover it on and leave it for 1 to 2 hours. I say 1 to 2 hours because, oh my God, if you leave it for 30 minutes, it's going to be good. But 1 to 2 hours, it's going to be really, really soft. This is the first time I left it for 1 to 2 hours and I was very happy with the outcome. The donuts came out so soft and I was like, oh my God, what was I waiting for? Why did I always leave it for 30 to 45 minutes? Anyway, let's go ahead. You're going to put a little bit of flour on your whatever that you're using. Honestly, I'm using my chopping board. I'm just new to this baking stuff, so I don't have the equipment. I just use anything that I have at home, but so could you. Just use whatever you have. If you have all the equipment, well and good. Anyway, go ahead and knead your dough. Is it kneading the dough? I don't know. We have to search Google. Google should help. Go ahead, use a bottle if you have it. I normally make the desired shape and then get a small glass and cut out something in the middle so that I can make that little bit of a circle. But honestly, I do know that there are baking shops where you can buy all the appliances so that you don't have to go through this kind of a hassle. But anyway, I'm showing you one more time to make this. You just go ahead, roll your bottle around and get that beautiful round shape. Sometimes it can come out round, sometimes it might fail, but yeah, then go ahead, cut it in the middle, and remove that tiny thing and get that donut. Okay, the reason I try sometimes I use a cup is that it might be big and I need to cut around. When you use a cup, one thing I've noticed is that the donut will come out when it has, should I say, like cracked edges? I don't know what that is, but let's go ahead and light my choco stove anyway. This sometimes is my favorite part, and the other times is my least favorite part, because it depends on the charcoal. Sometimes you might light it and it will light so fast, and the other times, oh gosh, you struggle. Like this time, I did struggle. The charcoal was so terrible. Yeah, don't say a bad workman blames the tools. I'm a very good workman. Anyway, light it, girl, and boom, we have it. We are going to wait until it becomes like really good and really hot, so that we don't have to be waiting for forever. But as you're doing that, you should be preparing like your frying pan and your cooking oil. And boom, we have our fire ready to go. Look at the donuts! Woo! You might think I have something round that makes them up. Anyway, heat up your oil. When it doesn't have to be really too hot. I messed up here. I waited for it to be too hot. I don't know. I was talking, yo. But if it's really too hot, then it will become like a little bit of dark brown. And I don't like that. I want mine to come out when they are golden brown. Anyways, all I'm trying to say, I want mine to come up when they're just that light color. I always put like a few so that I have a way of changing them. But you can see like they're already like that strong dark color. And I don't like that, but I'll go with that. Yeah, so sometimes I end up putting them down so that the oil can cool down first, since this is just a charcoal stove and I can't control the way the fire will come out. But oh my god, look at that, it's juicy. Oof. So I put another set, and I just want to show you. Yeah, I always like the golden brown. Do you see that golden color? Yeah, that's what makes me happy, y'all. I love that golden color. Anyway, this is how the donuts came out looking, and I was very happy because one, I get to have very many of them. Honestly, I made more. I made let's say 20 something of them, and I get to give my brother what he takes to school. It was very, very soft. I noticed this because I've made them for a few weeks now. This time around, these ones were very soft, and the only change was I left the dough for 1 to 2 hours. Actually, I left it for 3 hours.
I've cooked with Sky. She's still here. So gentle.
That is it for today. Try the donuts and tell me. I love you guys so much. Bye. Mwah. Adios.